Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, I want you to imagine a world where your mind is sharp, your focus is unbreakable, and you accomplish more in a few hours than most people do in a week. What if I told you that this world is not only possible but within your reach? And the secret to this extraordinary life isn't about working harder or longer, it's about working smarter, deeper, and with laser-sharp focus. Today I'm going to share with you one of the most powerful ideas ever written. The idea of deep work. This is a skill that top performers, world changers, and the most successful people in the world swear by. Yet most of us have never truly mastered it. So, ready to unlock your mind's full potential? Stay with me. This could be the most important video you've ever watched. Let's start with a simple question. What exactly is deep work? Deep work is the ability to focus without distraction on demanding tasks that create real value. Think of it as your brain's ultimate superpower. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Your phone buzzes every few minutes. Emails pile up. Social media calls for your attention like a siren. Multitasking has become the norm. But all these things are shallow. They don't help you grow, learn, or create something meaningful. Deep work is the opposite. It's about shutting out all distractions, immersing yourself deeply into what matters most, and producing your best work. It's when your mind is in the zone, completely absorbed and making progress, that truly counts. Let's get real. When was the last time you spent 3 hours doing one thing without checking your phone once? If you're honest, chances are it's been a long time. Maybe never. But imagine, you wake up, your mind is clearer than ever, your focus is strong, you sit down, and for the next 2 hours you work on one important project without interruption. You don't check social media. You don't glance at your notifications. You just work. And guess what? The work you produce in that time is better than what you normally do in a whole day of scattered, distracted effort. That's the power of deep work. Now let's talk about what's holding you back. Distraction. Our brains today are being trained to be scattered and impatient. Every ping from your phone is a hit of dopamine, a chemical that makes you crave more. This addiction to quick rewards has broken our ability to stay focused. Think about it. The typical person today checks their phone more than 80 times a day. That's once every 12 minutes, even when they're working or trying to concentrate. And every time you get distracted, your brain needs a minimum of 23 minutes to regain full focus. So, if you're constantly switching between tasks, replying to a message, scrolling social media, jumping between tabs, you're actually losing your ability to think deeply. Your brain becomes a weak stream instead of a powerful river. Here's the truth. Distraction is the enemy of progress. When you're distracted, you're chemically rewarded but mentally drained. You might feel busy, but deep down, you know you're not moving forward. Let me tell you a secret. Deep work is the best way to learn new skills and create high-value work, and it's becoming rarer by the day. Writers like J.K. Rowling locked themselves away for months just to write their masterpieces. Bill Gates takes think weeks alone in a cabin, away from all distractions, to think deeply about the future of technology and business. Elon Musk, the genius behind Tesla and SpaceX, blocks long chunks of his calendar to focus on high-impact projects. And what do these people have in common? They work deliberately in deep, focused states. That's the secret that every high achiever knows. Deep work allows you to learn faster, do more, and produce work of extraordinary quality. When you go deep, you craft your best ideas. You solve your hardest problems. You establish yourself as a person who delivers real value. Now let's talk about the real problem. There's an enemy behind the distractions. Shallow work. Shallow work is busy work. It's emails that don't matter, meetings that go nowhere, responding to messages just because they're there, jumping from task to task, app to app without purpose. It feels productive, doesn't it? Checking things off your to-do list, feeling busy. But deep down, you know it's not moving you forward. And here's the truth. Most people spend over 60% of their workday in shallow work. Why is this dangerous? Because shallow work destroys your ability to focus. It trains your brain to expect constant distraction. Plus, it's addictive. The instant hit of likes, notifications, and alerts gives you a quick dopamine rush but leaves your mind exhausted. And here's the scary fact. Every time you check your phone, you're training your brain to be distracted. It's building a habit that's hard to break. If you want to succeed long-term, you must recognize this enemy for what it is and learn how to fight back. Now here's the good news. There are 4 main ways to organize your deep work life, each suited to different personalities and schedules. 1. The monastic approach. This means going all in, eliminating almost all shallow activities. No social media, no emails, minimal meetings, just pure focus. Imagine a novelist in a quiet cabin writing for 8 hours a day, or a researcher locked in a lab for months. This approach works if you have full control of your schedule and your success depends on your ability to master a single skill or project. 2. The bimodal approach. Here, you split your time into two modes: deep work periods and shallow work periods. You alternate between full days of focus and days with meetings and admin. Picture a professor who spends mornings on deep research, afternoons on teaching, or a freelancer who works on high-impact projects on Monday, handling emails the rest of the week. 3. The rhythmic approach. This is my favorite for most people: creating a daily habit. Set a fixed time every day for deep work, say 2 hours first thing in the morning. Why is this powerful? Because it becomes automatic. Your brain begins to associate that specific time with deep focus, making it easier over time. 4. The journalistic approach. This is the most flexible. You insert deep work into your schedule whenever you can, between appointments, during commutes, whenever you have free time, but beware, this only works if you already have strong focus habits. For most beginners, the rhythmic approach is better. Now, which style fits you? Pick one and stick with it. Now, I'll tell you something crucial. Deep work is a skill, and skills are built through routines. You need a system, a deep work ritual, that cues your brain into focus mode. Here's what a good ritual looks like. A specific place where you work, your deep work sanctuary. A predetermined time slot, every day or certain days. Clear rules: phone off, only one project, no interruptions. Support tools: caffeine, music, a clean desk. For example, every morning at 6 a.m. you grab a cup of coffee, go to your desk and start. You turn off your phone, silence your notifications, and work on your most important project until 8 a.m. That's it. After a few weeks, your brain automatically switches into deep work mode the moment you sit in this space. And at the end of each session, build a shutdown ritual. Review what you did, plan what's next, tidy your space, and tell yourself, work is done. This signals your brain that it's time to rest. This simple system, routine plus environment plus rules, makes deep work habitual, natural, and sustainable. Now I'll give you the top tools and tricks to conquer your biggest enemy, your digital devices. First, do a digital detox. For the next 30 days, reduce your online presence drastically. Turn off non-essential notifications. Remove social media apps. Use website blockers during deep work sessions. Second, create phone-free zones. No phones during meals, in the bedroom, or during focused work. Keep your phone in another room or in a lockbox. Third, batch your digital activities. Instead of checking your email every 10 minutes, set specific times, say 30 minutes at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m. Stick to them. Fourth, ask yourself before using any app or tool: does this help me achieve my most important goals? Is this worth stealing my attention? Can I do it in a less distracting way? If not, delete it, disable it, or set restrictions. Fifth, use tools like website blockers, focus apps, or Pomodoro timers. They help you stay on track. Remember, your focus is a muscle that gets weaker with neglect. Exercise it intentionally, daily. Here's a surprising truth: rest is part of productivity. Many think working nonstop is the way to success, but that's a trap. Just like muscles need rest after lifting weights, your brain needs downtime to grow stronger. Science shows that during sleep and rest, your brain consolidates memories, makes creative connections, and clears mental waste. No amount of busyness can replace this. So, how do you rest effectively? Take short breaks every hour of work. Stretch, walk, breathe. Have a clear shutdown ritual. Review your day, plan tomorrow, tidy your workspace, and switch off. Prioritize sleep, 7 to 9 hours every night, to allow your brain to repair and recharge. Here's the key: use activities that genuinely relax your mind. Reading fiction, walking in nature, listening to music, or meditating, not mindless scrolling. Deep work and deep rest are two sides of the same coin. Let me share some inspiring stories of people who transformed their lives with deep work. Sarah, a graduate student drowning in deadlines. She started waking at 5 a.m., doing 2 hours of deep focus every morning. Within months, she completed her thesis early, published research papers, and landed a teaching position at a top university. Her secret? A disciplined morning ritual with no distractions. Mark, an overworked software developer constantly interrupted by emails and meetings. He negotiated deep work days, blocked hours on his calendar, and used website blockers. His productivity soared. He got promoted in 6 months, leading a team of developers, working fewer hours but accomplishing more than ever before. Lisa, a small business owner working 70-plus hours weekly but struggling with growth. She adopted time blocking, eliminated social media during work, and focused on high-value activities. Within 18 months, her revenue doubled and she worked half as much. The common theme? Focus. Regular deep work sessions, not sporadic effort, built their success. Now I want you to imagine your future self. Picture yourself waking up tomorrow. You sit at your desk or your favorite workspace. You turn off distractions. You zero in on one task, completely immersed. In those focused hours, you produce your best work. You think clearer. You learn faster. Your confidence skyrockets. And at the end of the day, you look back and realize you've made real progress toward your goals. That sense of satisfaction, unmatched. And this isn't a fantasy. It's possible for you. All it takes is a decision, a commitment to 1 hour of deep work each day, a simple ritual to start, and the habit of turning off distractions systematically. Remember, your mindset is your most powerful tool. Believe you can improve. Believe you can focus deeply. Believe that your best work is waiting on the other side of distraction. Here's the truth. In our world of nonstop notifications, instant gratification, and endless distractions, deep work is your competitive advantage. It's the difference between mediocrity and mastery, between being overwhelmed and being in control, between just working and creating work that matters. If you want success, fulfillment, and mastery, start today. Set your environment. Build your routine. Switch off your phone. Focus on one thing at a time. Take a small step every day. And before you know it, deep work will be your second nature. And when that happens, you'll never look back. Your life will change. You'll become unstoppable. So the question is, are you ready? Are you ready to leave distraction behind and unlock the full power of your mind? Are you ready to build a life where your best work is natural, effortless, and deeply fulfilling? If yes, then I invite you now to commit. Right here, right now. Pause this video. Write down your first deep work goal. Decide on your daily ritual. Make a promise to yourself. And then, action. Create your deep work environment. Tell your friends. Join a community. Keep yourself accountable. Because deep work isn't just a skill, it's your ticket to a life of achievement, joy, and meaning. You have the power. You just need to use it. Remember, your full potential is waiting. Your best work is just one focused hour away. The world needs your talents, your ideas, your innovations. So don't wait for the perfect moment, because perfect moments are made when you decide to focus deeply today. Now go ahead, take that first step, because your future self will thank you. And I believe in your ability to master deep work and change the world. Let's do this together. If this inspired you, smash that like button, subscribe for more life-changing principles, share this message with friends, and comment below. What's the first deep work project you'll start today? What's stopping you? Let's hold each other accountable. Remember, focus isn't just a skill, it's your superpower. And now, go transform your life with the power of deep work.